Hello, I am Dr. PPP. I am the celebrity guru, award winning author of the book You Are the Celebrity. I am the marathon man who ran only 17 plus full marathons by God's grace and your blessings. If the celebrity guru can write, so can you. If the marathon man can run, so can you. If the Himalaya guru can climb, so can you. Life is the movie, you are the celebrity. Life is a celebration, you are the celebrity. Life is a marathon, you are the marathoner. Life is a book, you are the author. Life is a mountain, you are the mountaineer. I am 2 plus times Canadian, 5 plus times international, Guinness World Records, award winning author of 9 plus books by God's grace and your blessings. I am humbled, I am honored, I am privileged, I am blessed, and I'm super excited to come live with you for you from Victoria Park TTC subway stations, Toronto. Oh, Canada. North America. Hello, powerful Steve, man. Powerful Steve goes, now you can go behind a tree and yeah. Join me, brother. I send you the link, powerful Steve. And let's talk about your upcoming event too. So join me, brother, and we'll go from there. Also, we can do Hugology too one more time. I know you and I did like a couple of days back, but still, look at this beautiful location, man. That was my studio, and this is Natural Studio, man. Okay, so guys, what is hashtag Hugology, man? And for that, this is the of course by God's grace and your blessings. But this is the man, guys. This is the story. Last time also I said from this location yesterday. I'm going to say it again. And let's see if this powerful man, powerful Steve, can join us live here. And then virtually, of course. So we'll go from there. So yes, this is the story, man. Powerful Steve, the flying pastor, the inspirational king of the world. He was running for the mayor of city of Brampton. It's a suburb of Toronto. And he met total stranger. Total stranger opened the door, welcomed, shook hand, and then he asked for the hug. And Steve Kerr said yes, and they hugged each other, loved it, and that stranger explained, told the Steve that importance of hugging. Okay, I had see. Oh, okay. Check it out. Okay. Guys, wait. Okay, I'm going to do something. Okay. On your messenger, Facebook Messenger, Steve. On your Facebook Messenger, I send it second time, brother. Check it out and join. Come join, man. And you share your story, man. Okay, how about that? I'll, I'll, I'll wait for you to come. Okay, let's see. Okay, guys, yeah, how about that, man? Steve Kerr himself is coming, man, to share this story, man, and then how I came into the picture and how Steve Kerr's spiritual mom. Okay, it's amazing, man, amazing, and of course, Steve Kerr is offering you for free, man, in person live event in Toronto, man. So, guys, this celebrity with this episode, you're the celebrity show in this one, man. It's gonna be life changing. So, Steve, did you find it, brother? Link on the messenger, StreamYard link. Yeah, man. Look at this nature, wilderness, man, guys. How about that, man? One day, man, Powerful Steve come here, and himself and myself, man, we can do it together here, man. Live from Scarborough, man, right by the Victoria Park subway station, man. How about that? Let's see. Yay. Spend time with nature, guys. And this is the Earth Month. And April 22nd, whole world is celebrating the Earth Day. And I'm hosting International Earth Day celebration. So hashtag IEDC. Yes. Okay. It's from 9 a.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern time, Toronto and New York time. Yes, and lots of speakers from multiple countries, multiple continents are coming, guys. Pouring their heart, body, mind, and soul. Yep. Are you coming, buddy, Steve? Let's see. Ta-da, ta-da. Let me send this link to Okay. Let's see. I'm going to start the story. And if still Steve, powerful Steve comes, that's perfect. Let's see. Finding the right angle for you guys. Okay. So then the gentleman shared the importance of hug. You feel good, good hormones, uh, you know, releases, in your body, and chemicals like, hugging hormone and like that. You feel good. I know stress goes down and like that. Okay. And then, so he said, 4 hugs a day for repair, right? 8 hugs a day for maintenance, 12 hugs a day for growth. And then when Powerful Steve shared the story with me, then God gave me the message. How about Powerful Steve? 16 hugs a day for enlightenment, for awakening. And Powerful Steve loved it. And then one day, Powerful Steve's spiritual mom, Mama June, said 20 hugs a day for miracles. Guys, so this is it. Now, if you're alone, you can hug yourself. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me 20 times. 4 for repair, 8 hugs a day for maintenance, 12 hugs a day for the growth, 16 hugs a day for enlightenment, and 20 hugs a day for miracles. If you meet the strangers, you can offer them, and if you are okay with 4 hugs, go for 4 hugs, and then next tell them to do same with other people. Let's say 3 people in a day or something like that. Okay. And so right now I'm doing with a tree. Tree represents nature. environment, universe. So through the universe, I'm connecting with whole universe, including you. Okay, powerful Steve in the house. Yeah. There you go. Oh my God, I'm humbled, I'm honored, I'm privileged, I'm blessed, and I'm super excited to come live at you for you with one and only man, the Jesus has ever created, the God has ever created, the Father has ever created, Father of the fathers, man. The inspiration, the king of inspiration, man, the flying pastor, man, author of the book Who Am I, Guinness World Record author, man. Too. Also, some books are on the way for the kids. Oh my God. And the founder of hashtag Hugology. So let's hear the story from one and only man. It's happened to him, man, by God's blessings. So none other than powerful Steve. Welcome, 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 brother. And I hope you focus in driving too, So it's okay, right? Okay then, okay.
Hey,
So take the stage, brother.
the beautiful thing about driving is I don't have to look on a TV to drive. I got
Awesome.
I got to pay attention to the road. So I want to greet everybody. I want to thank Dr. Pravin,
Thank you.
out in nature, going behind a tree so he can manifest his name.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Pravin. It's always a pleasure to connect with you. Um, Hugology is a real thing. It is a real thing. And if there's ever a time that the world needs Hugology, it is right now. We know that we are coming out of the effects of COVID 19. And I'm also hearing stories that they're cooking up something else. I say it that way because things are just too organized. And we have to start looking after ourselves. We have to start educating ourselves so we know how to look after ourselves from the physical man to the mental man and also the spiritual man. We
Amen.
have to realize that we are a spiritual being having an experience in a physical body. And so when you see things going on in the physical man, meaning when your body begins to break down and you are manifesting sickness, that means there's something going on in your mind and that there's something going on in your spirit. And we have to recognize that. It's very important that you recognize that. First and foremost, know who you are. Know who you are. I don't have the time to go through that. If you guys want to know who you are, I suggest that you tune in to Dr. Pravin's show that we had an interview. Dr. Pravin could give you the link to that. I gave you the best explanation for you to know who you are. It is also written in my number one selling book, Who Am I? You can get a copy of Who Am I at Amazon. Chapter 14 tells you who you are. You don't have to believe another report, guys, because the information in that book came from God. I spent 2 years meditating, getting up 4 o'clock in the morning, and just listening. Did you hear what I said? Just listening. You don't have anything to say until you have learned to listen. You don't have anything to offer until you have learned to listen. Take, for instance, a doctor. A doctor doesn't have anything to say to you until he has listened to the professor teach him the school of medicine. After he has listened, after he has written his examination and he has passed it to the acceptable rate, then that doctor has something to say.
Yep.
And that's how life is. Life is just like that with anything and everything. And so I wanted to know who I am. Who am I going to listen to? I have to listen to the person who brought me here, and that is my creator. I had to shut everything out and listen. Now, look at the interesting thing about the human body. You have two ears and only one mouth. Do you know what that simple principle tells me? You ought to be listening twice as much as you speak. That simple principle, why I have two ears and one mouth, is that I need to be listening twice as much as we speak. But the problem with the human condition is we love to talk too much because we love to listen to ourselves too much. We need to listen. We need to learn to listen. If there's a message that you got to get today, is that very thing. Learn to listen. Use your other senses. Has anyone ever tried? I'm going to ask you if you guys ever did this because I did it. Have you ever just shut yourself up in your room and not say a word for 1 hour, for 2 hours, for 3 hours? We got Dr. Triple P here. He has run so many marathons. Okay? He's run so many marathons. He has disciplined himself. He has dedicated himself and does that. I can imagine how much listening he does, how much concentration he does. It's not an easy task to run or walk or jog 26 miles. It's not an easy task. And I believe he's up to, is it 17?
Perfectly said, yes, sir.
He's
Brother,
up
by
to
God grace.
17. What is 17 times 26? What is that?
Okay.
17 times
40 and
26.
1 to 2. 442 only.
442?
Yes.
That is 442 kilometers.
Oh, miles, right? You're talking about miles.
Well,
Travel.
a marathon, isn't a marathon 26 miles or
Yeah,
26?
26 miles. So, yes.
No, no.
Yes,
Oh, yes, it's
yes, yes.
26 miles and 42 kilometers. Yes, you're
Yes,
right.
that's right.
Yes, yes. I said yes, you're right. It's 442 miles, and I just finished telling you it's 42 kilometers. So you would have to multiply 17 times 42
42, okay.
to get how much
520.
kilometers it is, because we're in Canada, so most people in
Okay.
Canada understands kilometers.
556. Oh, hold on.
What was it?
556. 556 kilometers.
There you go, 556 kilometers. Now, that is incredible. That is a journey from here to Sudbury, from Toronto to Sudbury. That's a lot, and that takes 4.5 hours to drive. I'm just letting you know because I happen to know that because I travel to Sudbury. I'm planning on going to Sudbury soon too, to visit the indigenous people. And matter of fact, the fact that I'm mentioning that right now, I should say to each and every one of you, you guys ought to take some time and give recognition and give homage to the indigenous people. And I mean, ask for a blessings. That's what I'm talking about. One of the key to success is to recognize those that were given the land in which you stand on. If anybody right now is having any challenges in being successful financially, I will tell you right now, find somebody that legally owns the land in which you stand on. In Canada, it's the indigenous people. And I recognize this. And so I ask for forgiveness. I ask to be blessed. Because when you connect with those that own the land, you would see amazing things happen in your life. If you didn't know that now. There are transfers of blessings that comes when you recognize. Why do you think certain people are suffering? Why do you think the government is having all kind of problems? Because the government need to do right by the indigenous people. You need to do right by them. I'll even tell you, I'm a black man. I don't even really go by that terminology, but I'm saying that for you to understand. And essentially, we were brought into slavery. We built America. We built Canada. We built Europe. We built it. And now they don't want to
Amen.
pay us for it. Well, I got news for you. There has to be remuneration. Plain and simple. There has to be. So there are some keys to success right there. So I got to go to Sudbury because I'm going to spend a weekend up there with the indigenous people.
Wow.
Just spend a weekend with them and just listen. I'm not going up there with any agenda, but to listen. The very thing that I just told you that you need to do more of is the very thing that I'm doing more of for myself. I never instruct or counsel or coach anybody on anything that I'm not prepared and willing to do for myself. That's all I do. I coach people on the very lessons that I am learning myself. That's how I coach people. Okay? So that means Powerful Steve doesn't know it all. I'm just learning as I go. I'm learning with my friend, Dr. Pravin. Iron sharpeneth iron, and Dr. Pravin has taught me many things. I'm happy for having him in my friend circle. And guys, there's another key to success. This I learned from a billionaire. He said, take a look at the 5 people you spend your most time with, and he will tell you what your net worth is. And basically, what he is telling you is this: if you want to increase your net worth, you might have to change some of the friends in which you associate with. And it's nothing negative, guys. It's nothing negative. You have to understand something. We grow and we evolve. And what that basically means is if you're spending all your time with 5 people that they work and they make $30,000 a year, well, that's what their conversation level is going to be. But when you start associating yourself with people that's making 6-figure income, then you're going to glean from their 6-figure income. And if you have the opportunity to have somebody in your circle that's a millionaire, well, then that the more power to you, because then you'll be able to glean from that individual there. So find somebody that is a millionaire. And if you don't know them personally, well, you can connect with them on YouTube. You can connect with them on Facebook. I can tell you a few people that you can connect with that will teach you the right direction. I can tell you a few people. Uh, Les Brown. Les
Yes.
Brown is an individual that you can connect with. I would tell you Bob Proctor. He
Yes.
just passed away recently, about a month ago or so. But Bob Proctor, his ministry and his organization is still alive. And so you can connect with Bob Proctor. I connected with him and I'm still connected with Bob Proctor. He taught me many things. I'll tell you one thing that he told me right now off the top of my head because I put it to memory. Bob Proctor taught me the meaning of success. Bob Proctor said success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. That is what success is, which brings us to the success in which I'm working on right now, and that is Hugology. Hugology was not really birthed by me. Hugology was expanded by me and Dr. Pravin and my mama, Mama June. When I was campaigning for city council back in 2014, I almost won. I came second,
Wow.
and that's how I became a recognized leader in the city of Brampton. And now I socialize with all 3 levels of government. Matter of fact, just 2 days ago, I was with the Premier of Ontario, Doug Ford. I had a meeting with him, And we're going to do a follow-up meeting because I told him that I need a building in Brampton so I can help the homeless at a greater level. I'm on
Wow.
the streets right now feeding the homeless, and sometimes I drive them to a shelter when they're willing to go. But I want to be able to expand what I'm doing in the city of Brampton. So I told Premier Doug Ford that I need a building. And he said that we'll get together and talk about it a little more.
Wow.
So there you go. The very example that I'm saying. Now I digress for a moment. Allow me to get back to my story. And so in 2014, I met about 8,000 people in 2 months.
Wow.
And the most impactful person I met was a gentleman that I don't even know his name. I knocked on his door. I reached out my hand to shake his hand. He reached out his hand, grabbed my hand, and he pulled me in. And then he released my hand and he gave me the most enduring hug. Like the hug really made me feel good. But then I said to him, that is an interesting salutation for meeting somebody for the first time. He had this big smile on his face, and he said that there are healing properties in a hug. Now, I knew that because I was told that growing up, and I also heard about, hug a tree and stuff like that. That's why Dr. Pravin, he's out in the woods right now, hugging a tree. There he is manifesting it. It's a living, breathing organism, and so there is energy that comes from the tree. I bet you guys don't know. I'm going to digress again and come back to the story. I bet you guys don't know how aspirin was invented. I bet you all don't know. There is a gentleman that was hiking in the woods all by himself, and he wasn't paying too much attention to where he was walking, and he fell into a ditch and he broke his leg.
Oh.
He's by himself. He broke his leg. And so what he had to do, he had to drag himself first out of the ditch, and then he had to set his leg. So he got his belt and he got two twigs, not simple twigs, thick enough twigs to put it on each side of his leg. And then he's going to, wrap his belt and tighten it. And he realizes that he had to get something to endure the pain. So he broke off a piece of bark from a tree and he put it in his mouth. And then he was ready to set the leg back and then tighten the belt so he can get back to civilization. So as he put the bark in his mouth and the saliva from the bark contacted, and all of a sudden he felt numbness in his body. And so he broke off a few other pieces of the bark and he put it in his backpack. He set his leg, got back to civilization, and then he had the bark analyzed, and that's how aspirin was invented.
Oh.
Aspirin comes from a bark from a tree. So if you don't believe me when I tell you that there are healing properties from a tree, there's the proof right there. You go ahead and do your research. If you
Wow.
don't believe what I just told you is true, that is how aspirin was invented. Okay, getting back to my story. And so when he told me that there's healing properties in a tree, in hugging, I believe that. But I thought the conversation was going to end there. But then he said this: 4 hugs for survival, 8 hugs for maintenance, 12 hugs for growth. And when he said 12 hugs for growth, me being a personal development coach, I said, that's powerful. Okay. Not only am I going to share that with people, but I'm going to manifest it. You have to understand something about Powerful Steve. I take action, and I don't just take action, I take massive action. So I started to hug all my friends, and lo and behold, now my friends are preparing to hug me when they see me coming. What does that mean? I changed the culture of my friends. And so that's how I was living my life. And then COVID-19 came in. COVID-19 came in, and fear crept right across the land, right across the globe. This is not just a North American phenomenon, COVID-19. It's a global phenomenon. And so that's why I'm speaking to you right across the globe, every continent. We got to get this message out. So I'm hoping that you guys will take the time and share this video, share the thoughts that's coming from the interviewers that Dr. Pravin has on his show, because Dr. Pravin doesn't just interview anybody. He interviews people with content that you can grow your life on, that you can share with your children, and to make this world a better place. And
Amen.
so when I got to my friend Dr. Pravin and I'm telling him the story of what happened to me, and then after I said 12 hugs for growth, he then opened his mouth and said 16 hugs for enlightenment. I paused for a moment and I said, wow, that's powerful. I'm going to keep it. And I said, okay. And then so I went to my mama and I'm telling my mama the story. And when I got to, I always tell people where I get my quotes from, because it didn't come from me. It came from my friend, Dr. Pravin. And so after I got to 16 hugs for enlightenment, my mama then said 20 hugs for miracles. And I said, wow. Now you have to understand something about my mama. She spends a whole lot more time in silence than I do. So I know that when she spoke what she said, it didn't come from her, but it came from God.
Man.
So I'm here to tell each and every one of you, all you got to do is believe. Miracles does exist, and now you have a template. You have a working model of how you can get miracles in your life, not one time, not two time. Allow me to do it like Dr. Pravin does it. Not three time, not four time, not five times, not 15 times, not 16 times, not 19 times,
Man.
but 20 hugs
Yeah,
will get
man.
you miracles. Dr. Pravin, you're
Yes,
at
brother.
17 marathons. You need 3 more marathons to get to the marathon of miracles.
It's happening, buddy.
Your
Happening. Yes.
20th marathon, listen to the sound of that. The
Okay.
marathon of miracles. I love that.
Wow. Wow. Man, I gotta finish it so fast then.
I'm
Within
giving that to you, my brother. I'm giving that to you because I'm not going to get to 20 marathons. I know that. I'm leaving that to you.
at least
The,
1 year doing it, right?
the marathon of miracles.
Oh man, that's it, man. This is it, buddy. This is it. You are the dream puller, man. Always you expand my horizon, man. You're the butt kicker, man. Powerful Steve.
Every time we get together, something happens.
Something happens.
Sparks fly, my brother. Sparks fly. Iron sharpeneth iron, my brother. Iron
Oh, buddy.
sharpeneth iron.
Iron sharpening iron for sure.
So that is the birth, guys. That is the birth of Hugology. And so we are on the streets of Brampton, Toronto. We're hugging people. Guys, this is how it works. You hug 4 people, you videotape it, you post it. Matter of fact, I got to really create a Facebook page that is specifically designed for Hugology.
Amen.
I got to do
Awesome.
it.
Yes.
Let's do that today. I'm on my way to Scarborough right now to connect with a friend. Got to do some business. So as soon as I get there, I'm going to establish another page. I'm going to establish another page. And this is where it's all going to happen for Hugology. This is where you guys will be able to send your videos to this page. Guys, there's other things coming. There's other things coming. This is just the first stage. Listen, we're breaking out of our new comfort zone of the habit of being isolated, because that's what COVID-19 did to us. It isolated us. So let's start out with the 4 hugs, guys. You hug 4 people, you're allowed to challenge 4 people. But guys, you gotta post the video. You gotta do the video. It's not
Amen.
just about doing the hugs. You gotta show people that people are getting back to the place of connectivity, getting back to the place of harmony. There is healing properties in a hug, guys. You just might ask somebody for a hug that's on his way home to take his life. You just might do that. There are people out there right now taking their lives
Yeah,
because
man.
of COVID. Okay? So that's it, guys. You get up to 8 hugs, you can challenge 8 people. You get up to 16 hugs, you can challenge 16 people. You get up to 20 hugs, you can challenge 20 people. And let's get this across the world. The world needs love. Remember, there was an old song. That was an old song. I don't know who it was. Was it the Beatles? I don't know. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that I'm dreaming of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Love conquers fear, guys. Love conquers fear. If you didn't know that now. Love conquers fear.
Yeah. So true.
Okay? That's all I got to say to you guys today. Dr. Pravin, I turn it back over to you, my brother.
My brother, my brother, my brother. Look at that. We have Farah all the way from Dil, Pakistan, says Marathon of Miracle. Wow. Great initiative. Sudirman from Indonesia, it's a good job. Yes, absolutely powerful, Steve. Always, as usual, always you pour your heart, your body, mind, and soul, man. And yeah, you know, when you go to Sudbury, there is also Terry Fox. He left his life over there after running. You know that Terry Fox story, right, Steve?
Yes, of course I know Terry Fox' story. I
Yeah,
know
so
the
by
truth
the
too.
Sudbury, he left, his soul, right? His soul went to the God. So there must be some location, some like statue or something over there. So if you go over there, I highly encourage you, please do visit that uh, if you can. I know your purpose is to connect with, indigenous people, right?
Yes.
But should be on the way, I believe. It should be around Sudbury area somewhere on the way, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, when are you going to go for the Sudbury?
I actually don't know the date right now.
Okay.
Um, but it's going to be one of the Saturdays because my show, Holy TV, is on every other Saturday. So
Yes.
so it would have to be a weekend that's opposite of. So it might be not Saturday coming, but the Saturday after, which will be April 30th. I think that it might be April 30th.
I see. If you come back like by Saturday midnight, then I would love to join you, brother.
My plan is really
Yep.
to go there Friday and
Yep.
come back Monday morning. I wanted to spend the weekend there
Oh, I
because
see.
I feel that I don't want to feel rushed. I don't want
Okay.
to feel rushed. I
So what
want to
can I
be able
do?
to sleep
Yeah.
over Saturday night, sleep over Sunday night, and then come back Monday morning.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So, yeah, yeah. Let me know. Maybe I'll come back by myself or something. If there is some transportation would be there. Like
Right.
yeah. So we'll
Okay.
make it happen. Yeah. Also share about like your event, upcoming event, man, April the 9th, this Saturday, Steve. Powerful
Yes.
Steve.
April 9th is the next episode. I sent you the information, right? The address and everything.
Oh yes, I already shared with all my 100 people. I take 100 people on Facebook and everything is
Okay.
done. Yes. Yes.
Awesome. And all the people that's listening right now that doesn't live in Canada or Ontario, you can download Go Live TV, and we are located on Go Live TV and Roku TV and Apple TV. And so the name of the show is Heal Our Land Yahweh. Yahweh is a Hebrew word for God. So we are asking God to intervene in the dominion of man, because man was given dominion of the earth. And so we want our creator, we want God to assist us in getting the earth back harmoniously, because man has been doing some things to disrupt the harmony of the earth. And so we need to be wise in what we do so we can bring healing to the land.
Powerful Steve, Farah from Bangladesh said, I wish to join you online on 30th.
Okay.
Also, you can join on 9th too, right? April the 9th, Saturday. Also, it's going to be online too, right? Apple TV and other places. So, yes, absolutely.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Awesome.
And thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for sharing. I have a goal to have 1 million views, 1 million views
Amen.
on the show. So if you guys can help me out there, I greatly appreciate it. I have a 6-month contract, and we'd love to be able to keep it going beyond the 6 month. I can also tell you that we are a registered nonprofit organization, so you can actually send donations to us as well. I'm working on getting a charitable number so I can actually send a receipt to you. Right now, I cannot give you a receipt, but you can give a donation, and you can send it through my email, lifecoachstevekerr@gmail.com. That's LifeCoachStevekerr@gmail.com. Life Coach Steve Kerr at gmail.com. That's how you can send a donation. I greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely. I highly encourage. Your donation is going to the right place if you go with Life Coach Steve Kerr at gmail.com. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. So I'm performing 20 hugs now right now practically. So uh, yeah,
Yeah. Sending everybody 20 hugs right now.
yep, sending 20 hugs to the tree, but tree is the metaphor, for the nature, for the universe, yes, and powerful
Yeah.
still
Please also connect with my Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see that activity is going on there. I got to establish also, like I said, the Hugology Facebook page, so we could so you have a location where you can send your videos to.
Sounds
Okay.
great. Yes.
All
Okay,
right, my
brother.
brother. I'm about to exit off the highway now. I want to thank you for doing this. I really appreciate it, my brother. Sending you 20 hugs. Peace and love to you, and I will see you next time.
Absolutely, brother. Sending you 20 hugs to you too, man, and looking forward to see you this Saturday, April the 9th, 10 a.m.
Okay, take care.
Love you, brother.
Love you, my brother.
Again, thank you so much for joining, brother. God bless you for your
Okay.
mission, passion, purpose, and vision. Take care,
Hey,
brother.
remember, I'm Powerful Steve, and remember, aim
Yes.
high,
Hi.
spread
Spread
wings,
wings.
fly.
Fly. Yeah. Yes. You heard powerful Steve, man, right? So I highly encourage you uh, join to that. If you are able to donate powerful Steve as at Life Coach Powerful Steve. What was that? Powerful. Oh gosh. Okay. Powerful Steve gave you that email, right? To do the email transfer donations. Okay, so this is what it is. And thank you so much for joining all the way from Bangladesh. And now I'm performing 20 hugs. Okay, so let me yeah. Let me settle this camera. Okay. Happy Ramadan, Farah. Awesome. Okay, so 4 hugs for the repair. or survival. And when you hug, say happy birthday to me, okay? If you're alone or if you're hugging only the tree. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Number three, for the survival. Happy birthday to me. The last but not least for the survival, both hugs. Happy birthday to me. And now, 8 hugs a day for maintenance. So let's go for maintenance. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. 7. Happy birthday to me. And the 8th one, last one for the maintenance. Happy birthday to me. Okay, next 4 for the growth. 9. Happy birthday to me. 10. Happy birthday to me. 11. Happy birthday to me. And the 12. Happy birthday to me. Yeah, and the next 4 for enlightenment. 13. Happy birthday to me. 14. Happy birthday to me. 15. Happy birthday to me. And the 16th, happy birthday to me. Yay! And last 4 for miracles. Are you ready for the last 4? So 20, you can finish 20. Happy birthday to me. Yay! Happy birthday to me. Okay, 19th, happy birthday to me. The last but not least for the miracle one, happy birthday to me. Mwah. Awesome. So this is it, guys. You can start this revolution with us. Awesome. So this is it. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate that. Please do share it. Send lots of hearts, wows, like, and share it because sharing is caring, and you are caring. If you're watching live, write down hashtag live. If you're watching replay, write down hashtag replay. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining again. Believe in your wildest dreams. Don't let anybody steal your dreams. Just do it now. If Trump can win, so can you. If Trump can lose, so can you. If Modi can apologize, so can you. You have the celebrity day. You have the celebrity life. You are the celebrity.